This is Football Thoughts.
Manchester United 3, Forest 2. And despite my my live stream, I was very entertained by this game. Very entertained. We should have scored 7 goals, being that we had 24 shots to 10, 7 on target to 3. We should have been more goals. It really should have been. First off, I want to say thank you to Casemiro for all the good memories, the goals, the leadership. It's very hard that you're going to find another world class player like Casemiro in this modern day football era. And Kobe has learned so much from him. He had a brilliant game against Forest, was my man of the match. Very, very, very good stuff by Kobe Maino. Amad Diallo didn't have a bad game, but I understand right now, and you guys need to understand that Amad Diallo is not a starter for this team. If we're going to go for the title, we need Amad Diallo to be more decisive. And in my opinion, I just feel like he's not as decisive as Matis Cunha with a great and spectacular goal, bringing us back into the game because he's very decisive. He's a player who's going to take us to the league title next season. With Bruno Fernandes in the mix, who had an okay game because, let's be fair, he was playing like he wanted to break that Premier League assist record. Too many times he was missing the ball, first touch was off, too many first touch passing. We're already used to this first time passing by Bruno, but let's be real, man. Today he was on a mission and he was really upset with Brian and Bremo because Mandem cannot take his chances. This guy can't finish. And the problem is with Brian and Bremo, guys, is that he's not clinical enough to be burying chances consistently. We know that he scores goals and that's why we signed him, being that he was top goal scorer, one of the top goal scorers from last season. But listen, when you're playing for Manchester United, you need to be clinical, bro. Because you should have scored a hat trick today, my brother. So you are on thin ice and are very, very serious watch next season. On the defensive half, Dalot and Shaw were okay. Harry Maguire was not too bad. Lisandro Martinez, although he had a lot of shaky moments in today's game, I have to say, man, I'm getting tired of him starting because I don't see him as a starter, really. I see him as a squad utility rotation player like Amad Diallo. Because once Matthias de Ligt is fit, I see him benching Martinez. Once Aiden Heaven gains enough experience to be starting in this team, I see him benching Lissandro Martinez. You understand what I'm saying? Lenny Euro benches Lissandro Martinez. I liked how Carrick made the substitutions with Xerxes, Doku, and Mason Mount. Mount I don't like, but he provided us a lot of athleticism in that midfield once Casemiro went off with that yellow card. Xerxes, Xerxes made link up plays, build up plays, and he proves once again that he's the top candidate in playing that false nine role when we do have ballers in the midfield. Dogu being a very, very explosive player when he came on the pitch, created a lot of havoc for Forest's fullbacks, and overall had a very great performance coming off the bench. He can play both left wing and right wing, so we can rely on him to start on the right because I think Matisse Cunha has really, really mastered playing on the left. I see him as a number 10, and once Bruno leaves, I see him playing that role. But right now, he has solidified his role in that left wing. He is adapted to the position. He understands the responsibility and pressure that is on him, and he thrives on it. Some players run away from those pressures and responsibilities, but not Matisse Cunha. And this is something that I appreciate from Matisse Cunha, and I know that he is a reliable player, unlike Amad Diallo, which is why Iliman Jai is one of the players we need to sign in the wingers for next season because he's very reliable and will provide us goals and will provide us enough attacking threat to march on for our campaign for the title next season. But overall, Lamin's had a good game, very good goalkeeper. I saw Omar Barada and Jason Wilcox and Sir Jim. They're always talking and always collaborating. And from what they've been talking about with Carrick, they've sorted out the positions they need to sort out for next season in terms of the transfers. The paperwork still needs to be done, but Michael Carrick's definitely going to be the manager for Manchester United, and I'm excited. This man has made us third place in a very tough start of the season, and we got to thank Michael Carrick and thank Casemiro. So long, young man, or should I say, so long to the old king, because he ain't that young. But you know what, people, like and subscribe. It's good karma, and until next time, we kill for entertainment. This is Red God TV.